Hello, people. My name is Raven Ring, and today's the final day of which I'll be your guide today. Today's finale is grinsia. And now I know this series has been going on for only a week, taking a few days, but it's ending right here. Or get out your tissues right now because we're gonna suffer for some supernatural feels. Okay, not really. Let's go face our final boss, folks. As soon as I don't get interrupted by a bunch of enemies. Oh, how I love the Sentinel Heart. Which again, it's a really decent equipment. Anyways, let's go face our final boss. The followers of me. I never thought you would trump over my two best warriors, but that's why I mistook you. You are too late, however. The rituals are complete. All the enormous powers of the relics are mine. My whiskers are trembling in fear. That human was telling us the truth. Yes, all the power is mine. With these and at my command, I bend the world however I see fit. The winds, oceans, mountains, they all bow to me. I have become a god. I will be god of the new world. Are we? Anyways, we're gonna go face the Emperor, and despite one-shotting us earlier, he's actually killable this time. Who knew? Well, actually, I knew. The Emperor is no pushover. The Emperor is probably the hardest boss in the game. In my opinion. And besides, never mind. But he is the final boss, so he is acceptably hard. He has the move Lightbringer, and Lightbringer is basically light damage to all your folks. So it does physical damage. So yeah. You want to heal every turn, no matter what. Trust me, you will die very easily if you don't. And, okay, here comes the Heracles blow. Here goes nothing. What? Okay, I'm clearly used to it being a lot stronger. I was pretty sure the Heracles blow. It's probably because I've used it with stronger weapons and higher levels. So as you can see, the Emperor is very difficult. But I've defeated him. Now these guys know Barrage, and Barrage is extremely dangerous. It hits you a lot. I don't really exactly know how many times it hits you because it hits you too fast for me to count. But it's really dangerous, and it can crit all those times. So yeah, be careful. So yeah. Now these things also know Earthshaker Roar, but luckily I have my Panic Null so I don't get confused. Because I know I'm using Break Rush, even though with my Sentinel Heart it would basically be the same effect, but something about Break Rush is just satisfying to me. Break Rush. You know, part of me is wondering why I haven't used Sonic. Oh, I didn't. I got my Panic Null on Hero. If Hero hits one of my guys, it's gonna be really bad. Oh no! Oh, see, that's why I hate confusion so much in RPGs. It's just, it's a pain. Oh no, sacrifice. I sacrifice is a, well, sacrifice that does a lot of damage, and if you're not high level enough, it's pretty much an instant kill. Oh, and this one, Kate. Ace, I survived it, but he hit hero and not. You know, oh, somebody else. I'll sacrifice, and Greg died. So he won't be receiving experience, but that's it. That's the end of the game. We did it. See, Raven? A just cause always squeak a victory. No, this doesn't make any sense. The powers are fading. The powers of a god flowing through me are weakening. It cannot be. I don't believe this. Well, if I'm completely honest, you haven't performed the final ritual. HG, what are you saying? What does that mean? Hey, those relics you performed were meant to carry the relic's power so deep down into the bowels of Earth, using your body as a transportation tool. Thanks to that, all the power that the relics held now belong to me. I can finally break the bonds that have bound me for centuries. You used me. You suggested I followed your guiding hand's every motion. Oh, so sorry. You did a great job, and I appreciate it. It isn't so bad, is it? You did get to feel the powers of a goddess, even if it were for a moment. That's one workful trait, no? Oh, Oh, my apologies. I haven't formally introduced myself. Pleased to meet you. My name is Ishtree. One of the two goddesses who created the world, and the younger sister of the goddess Maeve. Wham! Except it's stupid if you except you kinda saw this coming if you read the dialogue. Or, you know, you just looked up a guide and spoiled it. Emma! I'm trying to say wham backwards and it isn't working. And I probably just made your ears bleed. I was always taught that Ishtree grew exhausted after the world was made, so she entered into a peaceful slumber in the bowels of the earth. Or why would she wish to deceive humans? This is because I deeply love this world. I created the land and all that dwells upon it. But my sister told me I was doing something wrong. If we interfered too much, the world would grow in an unnatural way. How could I ignore everything? Any parent want to reach out and help a child who's still learning to walk? So my sister and I entered in a huge argument. In the end, she and one of her stupid followers sealed me up in the bowels of the earth. It was such a painful experience that human pinned me in the ground with the ruin breaker. It took me 1,000 years to pry the ruin breaker off me and make my way back to the surface. So you are saying to exact revenge on that person, you resorted to all this, including using me, a descendant of that mystical hero? Not exactly. I am in it with your ancestor, but I wouldn't grudge across many generations. The problem is the earth itself. In these lands, seeing them for the first time in millennia, I realized that I need a more direct leadership. So I decided the easiest way to repair the world from all the pollution and vile machinery humans have created is to remove humans from it entirely. Humans continue to damage the world and blah 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 blah. You are correct, my sister would never mind. That is why I required a relic so that I could become more powerful than she is. Yes, and the ruin break shatters. The ruin breaker shattered. This isn't possible. Oh, too bad. Over the past millennia that I spent with that lovely blade, I managed to whittle its power against me down to nothing. And now, nothing can stop me. Not even my sister has enough power to stand against me. But anyway, Your Majesty, your role has come to an end. Thank you all for the support. That's And by the way, this white screen will stay on here until you press, well, any button really. So, that awkward moment when you think a game crashes, but it really doesn't. So instead of just killing us now, she decides to spare us. For some dumb reason. I mean, well, you know what they say. Hey, what? It's the power of... What's the point of being bad if there's no good to stop you? Ew. Anyways, we got the 6 relics back. Heck. And now I'm going to put the Earth Relic in... Should I... Yeah, I think... I was gonna think of putting the Water Relic on Hero, but honestly, I just... Anyways, the Darkness Relic gives you magic and magic strength and magic resistance by 10%, and makes so a really good accessory. So a really good relic, one of the better ones. And then I just kind of de-equip my... Now, there is a optional member that can be recruited now. And what I recommend this member, he's kind of out of the way, and honestly, he's kind of not worth it. And you'll probably see what I mean in the next part, because the member we're about to get is probably gonna have at most 2 parts. Anyways, is you have to talk to NPCs all over the world. So you kind of have to go teleport to places all around. So granted, it doesn't take that long, but still, it is pretty out of the way compared to this hero who all we had to do was just get some cheese. And finding these NPCs can be pretty hard. Alright, wait, did I ever get the gold walk here? Actually, I'm gonna go check on that. Right now. Now, first, let's talk to this guy. I know I didn't, wow. I can't believe I forgot about it. But then again, I was sort of in a rush to find the old glass bottle in one of the parts. Let's open this. And old glass bottle. So we're gonna first teleport to the collector's house. Now let's then see what it gets. We get the Accolade Heart. The Accolade Heart spreads attacks horizontally, and it gives attacks a piercing effect. I don't really know if it really does give you a piercing effect, to my knowledge. But, wait, I can't go, stupid statue block. Okay. And we're just sort of teleporting all over the plate. He's talking to everybody. At least... and again, you kind of have to talk to NPCs to activate this recruitable member, so yes. And I actually don't really know what NPCs you have to talk to. Just keep talking to NPCs until like they tell you where to go next. Takes them to be on it. And it's just, And now you have to teleport to the port town of Nex at night. Again, this member is not really worth going for, or because he's just... You can't have to go out of your way to do all this. Yes, and to be on... Listen, again. And the reason why this member's not going out of your way for is because, well, he's kind of similar to the main character, and really, if you want, since you can only put 3 people in the front row, and if you want to do the game with those types of attacker, like, I think you can now, again, I haven't done this in a while because it's just, I only went out of my way the first time I played this game, and every other time I just sort of skipped them because it's just, ladies and gentlemen, this party member is not really too useful. And I'm trying to find them, and it's not working out. Oh, wait, I know where I have to go now. I have to go to the Scholar's Hut. So I'll see you there. Aaron, this is probably going to be split in the half part because this recorder only allows 20 minutes and